Hi everyone, welcome to this Facebook Live, this Ask Bess show. It's here every Saturday and Sunday at noon Eastern Time, where you can ask questions of a coach for business and life and network marketers. I actually am a coach for both business and life, but my niche for the last 10 years has been network marketers. And I was a full-time coach for years and helped me raise my son as a single mom. For many reasons, I'm simply a generic coach for network marketers now. That's my dedication. That's my calling. And hello, Lisa. Welcome. How are you today? So they also call me the shrink of MLM because I've helped lots of people break through blocks. Today, I want to talk with you about a leads class that's coming up, about how to do leads. And this is actually sponsored by a school. I've actually run a generic school for network marketers for the last 10 years. It's now named the MLM Millionaire Academy, and I do this with Jeffrey David Gamble. We co-teach in that school, and we have been asked to teach about leads. So this live is for people network marketers who are very serious about their business, who are doing 2 to 5 presentations to new people a day and want to keep doing that, or who want to become serious about their business and do 2 to 5 presentations a day. So that is who this is for. I'm going to just invite some people here while I speak to you a little bit. And the last live that I spoke about how to use the favor script, which is a script about referrals. It's a very indirect script that you can text family, friends, and work with them. So I shared that on last Saturday's Ask Bess Facebook Live, and I won't repeat that here, but we recommend that I'm inviting people while I'm explaining this here, but we would recommend that you text your friends and family and work with referrals that you get from that using this favor script. This script is super duplicatable, and your whole team can begin using it right away. It works with everyone, all 4 personalities. It's super easy to use, and that's why we recommend that. Now, when you have done all that, and if you are doing 2 to 5 presentations a day, if you are a serious network marketer doing the 2 to 5 presentations a day, then eventually you're going to run out of people to talk to. So where do you go from there? Well, there's a few places to go. And I want to welcome Stephen and welcome Jessica. How are you guys? So there's a few places that you can, well, really 2 places to go. 1 place to go, I'll say. After you've contacted your friends and family and worked with those referrals with what we recommend is our favor script. After you've done all that, then there's leads. And there's numerous places to get leads, but 2 of the main places, and welcome Tanya, 2 of the main places to get leads is number 1 in, I call it relationship marketing. And this is social media and your everyday life and networking groups. These can all be places to get more leads. There's a couple more tips to get them too, but basically there's one other place to get leads, and that is bought leads. So that is what I'm going to be talking about today, even though I love the other sources and the natural ways of getting leads. They're about relationships, and they're slower, but they're stable. And this is about people who want to go fast in their network marketing business. They can call bot leads, or they can combine it with what they're doing now. Many successful network marketers do all of these. So that's what I'd like to share with you a little bit today, is how to call bot leads. So here's some tips about that. It's not like relationship marketing or following up with people from social media in your life who are friends or people that you get to know. These are cold calls, bot leads, people who have asked about home-based business opportunities or other sources. And you don't want to get on there and be all friendly with them. You want to be in charge, like an interviewer, because these are people looking for income. And you want to carry that posture of the interviewer. You want to be in charge, and you want to begin asking them questions. So that's the second thing that you want to do, is you want to pre-qualify them, because you don't want to present to all the people that are not going to be ready for what you have to offer. So there are certain questions that you can ask to screen out the people before you do your presentation for them. So it's good to know when to call leads and how to call the leads, and even what to say to them. So what we've done is, because so many people have been asking for this. Hello, Shamala, welcome. And Chris, good to see everybody. Because so many people have been asking us about this and they're curious about it, actually more people would be doing it if they knew how, I think. So a lot of people have been very curious, well, how does that work, and what do you say and everything? So what we've done is we have created a webinar on how to do all this, and we even provide the scripts and tell you when to call, how to present, and we take questions and answers at this free webinar that Jeff and I are going to be putting out to you as a gift on March 1st, Sunday, March 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is, the webinar itself is called The Art and Science of Recruiting Using Leads. And you can find it at the Facebook event of the same name, The Art and Science of Recruiting Using Leads. And you can register for that now. It's going to be 90 minutes of us sharing about why you do leads, how to pre-qualify leads, including the scripts to do that, and how to present to them. And we'll be taking questions and answers on that call. So this is all a free gift to you on March 1st. And I recommend pre-registering for that seminar now, because space is limited for that webinar right now. Now, Jeff is going to be the main teacher in that webinar. And he has personally recruited over 500 people frontline and built two teams to over 5,000 past 5,000 customers. He has trained some of the top recruiters in companies, and he himself was a top recruiter in 3 companies. And when he's used this method, especially to some people, this is the method that they use to become top recruiters. So leads is how to go faster, and it's for people who maybe don't like doing social media work, or want to go faster, or they want to combine it with that already. So it's a perfect supplement to that. So this is a short Facebook Live today. Go to the Facebook event, The Art and Science of Recruiting Using Leads. And there you will find a link that you can register for that free webinar on March 1st in the afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and the space is limited, so I recommend you do it right away. And anybody have a question here? I know this is a shorter Facebook Live, but want to get this information out. Anybody have a comment or question? Well, tomorrow, if you're watching the replay, I'd love if you type in replay. And if you know somebody who can use this, especially your team, how would this increase the volume of your team if everybody had an additional way to bring in leads and do that goal of 2 to 5 presentations a day? That is, to new people, that is necessary to keep ahead of attrition in one's network marketing business. And this is what the serious people do. If you're going to do a challenge, do 10 a day. But doing 2 to 5, at least 2, can be a good base for your team and a good role model for your team. So if you aren't doing that many presentations a day and you want to be a good leader and a good role model for your team, this is a very good way to do it. And so we teach you how to do that. Love to see you on the webinar on March 1st. This Ask Bess show is here every Saturday and Sunday at noon Eastern Time. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about self-care. And I have some stories about that. And the title of tomorrow is It Happened to Me. So I'll be sharing with you some things that I've learned about how to take care of oneself, and while you do your work, while you're an entrepreneur, while you're a network marketer. It's very, very important. So if anyone has a question, please type that below. If you know someone who can use this, I'd love if you tag them or share this in other network marketing groups. Because we want to help as many people as we can, and that's a good way to think beyond ourselves, isn't it? Who can use this today? So if you have an interest in using leads, please type in yes, because then I'll know that that you're thinking about this too. And if you want to grow your network marketing business, please type in yes. Most people do. There's always another step for growth, right? So I recommend that you check this out as an option for one of the ways that you market to people, unless you're already a top earner, you're already doing 2 to 5 presentations to new people a day, and you have all the business and all the methods to recruit that you possibly have time for. If you're not at that point, then I encourage you to check this out and see if this is something that you might want to build into your toolbox for your network marketing business. And again, that Facebook group is Shamala would like to. Good, Shamala. Shamala and Lisa. Shamala is a student in the school at the MLM Millionaire Academy, run by Jeff Gamble and me and Brandy Pember, and a star student in the school and always on first row, almost always on these Facebook Lives. And Lisa, very glad to have you too. So again, I'll post the link, but the Facebook event is called The Art and Science of Recruiting Using Leads. Might be cool, huh? Might speed up your business, could double, triple, quadruple your business, I believe. So if that's what you want, please join us on March 1st, and please register right away because space is limited. Okay, I'll post the link. Thank you all for watching. See you for tomorrow's show, noon Eastern Time on Sunday, Ask Bess Show. Title, It Happened to Me. Okay, I'll share that with you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Everyone take care and have a great Saturday and weekend. Bye-bye.